Good morning. This is Andrew. I'm going to share a recent trade that worked. Not all trades work, maybe half of them work, but that's the idea is that when trades work, that you want to try to let your profits run, cut your losses short, like we cut our losses short at 7%, and then we look to get a 20, 25% profit. Especially in today's market, we're a little bit extended on the basically on the Nasdaq and on the S&P 500. And when you're extended from the 50-period exponential moving average, you have greater risks. So I'm going to walk through this trade of Logitech. The basis is I combine a combination of two things. I combine a combination of fundamental and as well as technical. The fundamentals on Logitech are very, very strong. And the way I do that is I go to Investor Business Daily. I subscribe to it. I definitely suggest you subscribe to it. And you do a stock checkup on it. And the fundamentals on Logitech were phenomenal. So I'm looking at it where you have strong fundamentals, a company that I can understand, and in my own interpretation with Logitech, what I liked about Logitech was probably you, like me, a lot of us are stuck in our homes and working out of our homes as offices. So Logitech supplies mouses, they supply headgear for gaming, they do webcams. Their business is booming. You can just look at this chart. It's mind-boggling. And you can also just tighten it up a little bit. They had a small little, turn down here, but it wasn't so dramatic. But the thing is, you want to get into strong stocks. So what happened is you had this gap up on earnings, and then it sold off, and this was pretty negative. And there was not a setup, because what we look for is to define our universe or define our watch list, and then wait for that opportune time to add positions. So basically, I was watching Logitech, and here was my buy right here. That was the entry, and you can see it here. Here's my spreadsheet. Let me just kind of go up a little bit. Logitech, I bought on December 22nd, and I scaled in. 50% of my trade, of my investment was here, then 30%, then 20%, and then I had an add-on where I added 10 more shares. Everything is completely thought out. My buy price was here. My immediate stop was placed here. I had a profit goal right here. And then once I got to an 11% profit goal, then I start trailing it. Then, once I got to a 14.5%, I trailed it from the highs. So you can see where this 96 was my maximum risk. But I took my profit right here, and this was a 15% return, very not stressful, very relaxed, and it worked. But not every trade is going to work. I mean, if I go through here, PayPal was a nice one, and it's going, and it's still working. Shopify is very frustrating. And this is what trading is and investing. Let's just talk about Shopify here. And it's all following the rules. I had my breakout here, got to the high here, and then got taken out of this ugly couple days here. And then it bounced right back. But I didn't have a real proper setup. I wasn't comfortable with this period. It wasn't long enough for me. So what is the idea? I'm trying to help you become better investors, traders. Ideally, what I look to do is I look to take 20, 25% returns on the strongest fundamental stocks that are identified by Investor Business Daily by their, again, earnings per share, sales per quarter, and I'm looking to buy them when they're in the upper echelon, when they're better than 96% of all stocks. And then I look for a setup. Right now, there's not a lot of setups. I believe there's a lot of risk right now in the market. And the reason you can say that is you can look at the distance of the close to the 50-period exponential moving average, almost like here. And there's givebacks. It doesn't mean there's going to be a bear market. You kind of take it day by day, but this is where we're at. So that's why I took my profit in Logi. It was a nice little profit. And you add extra profits by scaling in with proper additional buy points, which I'll talk at a later time. So if you find this information useful, which I hope you do, Please subscribe to my channel and hit like and invite some of your friends. Thank you.